Welcome back to the channel, everybody. But a quick little, well, we missed the unbagging, but I ordered 2 sets of the Meus Isokinetic axles. Axles. I got the plastic ones, and my thinking there is because I think plastic slides over rocks smoother, easier. I don't know. But anyways, Amazon ordered them on, I don't know, February 19th. Got them yesterday. It took exactly 2 weeks and a day. But got both sets. This set's for an upcoming project that we can't talk about yet. So anyways, yeah. So I got one set of them built. This is actually everything that they come with. So they have, and their diff cover is on the back side, and the diff cover is aluminum. The C-hubs are brass. The hexes are brass. Stainless steel links. Here's their claim to fame here. They're 2 double jointed CVDs for 52 degrees steering angle. And I don't know if this will focus. If you can see the double joint in there. But yeah, totally adjustable servo mount that came with it. Lots of extra hardware. Oh, that's about it for the front. The rear, same deal. Aluminum diff cover, aluminum upper link bracket, brass hexes, and these. So both these axles come stock with the 216 gear sets, but they get, I'm sorry, 214. The stock are 214. But they give you the 216 to underdrive the rear. So I did put that in here so that the rear is underdriven, or you can look at it as the front is overdriven. Either way. But yeah, so that's kind of cool. So we did that. And the whole plan was to put this set under, we're going to call it Yoda with a D. I can't think of any other name for it. So it's just Yoda. We'll get this little guy out of the way. I did a little bit more to the body. I don't know if I put this in the last video, but I covered up the electronics with it's a Dollar General, like a recycled shopping bag from Dollar General. I put the headlights in it, and I do have something else. We'll probably do this today too. I also got Mia's light switch, or I guess it could be for anything, actually. It's a 2-pack. Got them from Amazon. You know, plug it into whatever channel. Put it on the 3rd channel on the FlySky GT3B. And then you plug, we'll plug the light socket onto that. And I think it said it has like 3 positions. From your push button, you can do 3 different modes. So I think we'll install those 2 today, and we'll show that. Anyways, yeah. That's about it. I don't have the lights. I have them wired, kind of. And I don't know if this is a trick. I mean, I'm sure everybody knows Gorilla Tape is great for everything. So I always use it to put wiring in. Well, I guess I shouldn't say always. Sometimes if I know it's like a permanent, because I still might want to paint these lights yellow, so they might come back out. Usually I use the E6000 to glue wiring in, but the Gorilla Tape works great too. And that's kind of how I did the back piece for the bed. I used 3 zip ties up front, zip tied it to the cage, and just kind of folded it. And that's what it's trying to hide. and it does it very well. So that's kind of cool. So I won't bore you with the install. If something comes up, I'll come back on and make note of it. Otherwise, I'm going to start tearing these old axles out and put these new ones in. We are going to compare something here, though, quick. So, you know, the truck already had the stock SCX24 axles, and then I put the, I think they're, I guess I should have measured them. I think they're +4 or +5, depending on how you look at it. Yeah, I think they're +5s. Hex adapters. So the Mias axles are +5 on each side, so they do widen it 10 millimeters. I don't know how that's going to look, but I mean that is what they are. They're 10 millimeters wider, so that's cool. I'm going to unbolt them, and then we're going to get a weight. We're going to get a weight of the, okay, they're stock. Well, the rear is stock. I didn't do anything to the rear except the hex adapters, and we're going to leave them on for the comparison. The front has the brass diff cover, brass C-hubs, brass steering links. I'll take the servo off probably and just weigh the axle with all the brass bits on it. And then we'll weigh the Mias axles and see what the difference is there. All right, I got the front axle. If I get the right one. Got the front axle out. So apples for apples. This is how it was in the truck. So they're the same width, have the same parts on them. So we'll weigh the stock one. Uh, 58.6 grams. And the Mias, 74.2. So what did we have here? 58.6. We'll just call it 58. 16 grams difference. I'm going to stop recording now. I'm going to take a picture of this. All right, I do see one thing I should note. All right, I got the top links, the drive shaft on and the top links. The top links use the same hardware that come out of it. The top links, or I'm sorry, the bottom links, however, and they give you, they're just like in Jora. They give you plenty of extra parts. So on the stock, and it would actually be on the stock truck too. This is the screw that goes in for your bottom links, but see, it's too short. And we can measure this so I get it right. So these are 8. So the stock screws are the 1.4 by 8 millimeter. And I think this one is the one I put in there, and you can see it goes all the way through to the other side. So that's the correct length. And that, well, if I don't drop it, yeah, those are the 1.4 by 10 millimeter for the bottom links. The top links use the same, the stock ones. All right, I got the servo mounted. I ended up putting them, there's, I don't know, it's going to be hard to see. Let me get a pointer here. Or on this side, back here. There's 4 holes in the servo plate. And I put them in the middle ones. I had them out all the way out in the front at first. And the servo hit the bumper bracket. So I put it in the middle one, and now nothing hits. Got full range. So I wanted to mention that. All right, I got it mounted up. Yeah, I didn't put the screw in it yet. I had to put the trim all the way to the left, and I have my endpoint set, so that's not the most steering it can get. But anyways, I think it's straight as I can get it. I think I did run into a little issue. If you can see the corner right there of the servo ear, I don't have the shocks on yet, but I think it could hit the chassis. So I just took my little side nippers and I cut this one off at an angle. So I'm going to do the other side and get the shocks on it and put the screw in the servo horn. So this probably doesn't mean anything, but so the endpoints on this radio can go from 0 to 120. Obviously 120 meaning the most throw. And with the stock axle that I did do the axle housing mod a little bit, and it has like U-joint axles in it. My radio set points were 75 in both directions. And this one, they're a little different, but I'm having a hard time getting it perfectly centered, but we're at like 110 on my settings. Now, yeah, I don't have the tires on it yet, so I don't know. The tires might rub something, but when I get the back end done and I get the tires back on it, we'll check the steering throw again. All right, we got the stock rear axle out. And same thing again. I mean, the widths should be the same. But here you can see how much beefier that Meus axle is. All right, stock axle, we'll call it 20 grams. It's 20.06. Meus, 24 and a half. Which I figured it wouldn't be too far off, seeing how it's kind of stock like my stock one is, except it has the aluminum bracket and the aluminum cover. So 4 grams though, that's kind of cool. All right, I have the back axle all bolted up, except for the shocks. I used, the bottom hole for the top links. I'm not sure if that's right, but it looks right. Yeah, all right, so we'll get the shocks bolted on it. All right, now I need help from the audience. So the way these axles came in a package, this is the rear. It has the brass hex, and then they put a little rubber O-ring before they put the nut on there. I am assuming you don't want that O-ring on this side when you put your wheel on. That way the wheel sits all the way on. But maybe they just put it on there just to hold it together, for shipping. If somebody knows, please tell me. And I just dropped the hex. Yeah, let me pick that up before I lose the pin. Now on the front, if you can see this, when I take them off, it sure looks like they put an O-ring on the back side of this, the hex. I don't know if you can see that, but it sure looks like there's an O-ring behind that. So I don't know if that's what you should have done to the back. I mean, I think you should just be able to bolt these up and it'll be good. But I don't know. Let's get the back wheels on and see. I don't know. I just took the O-rings out. I mean, yeah, the nut went on there quite far, and I just ran them up until they stopped. And there's play, so they're not too tight, and everything looks good in the back. So to me, that's the way they should be. If I'm wrong, please comment and tell me if I should do it a different way. Well, I left I left that there is an O-ring in there. I took the O-ring out and you can slide that in and out. So I put the O-ring back. Now there's like zero play in and out, but it's pretty obvious nothing's binding. And there, I just ran the nut up until it stopped. I don't know. There again, please, if I did it wrong, please tell me. I'll get the other side on. All right, that side went on the same way. I mean, it moves. It's not like it tightened it up. Let's turn everything on. I guess I don't know. I'm still not super happy with that centering if that's showing up. But that's as far to the left as I can go. And I tightened up this threaded rod as tight as I could get it. I mean, I guess it's a crawler trail truck. I mean, you're going to notice if it doesn't go perfectly straight. So make sure everything works. Definitely nothing bound up. They're nice and quiet. Steering. Oh yeah. That's gonna, that side doesn't. That side's gonna rub the arm. Which, I don't remember which side that was. Oh, not that way. That way it's the 115. Yeah, that's gonna rub an arm. That's not gonna be good. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no, I don't think it will. That is insane steering. Oh, that wasn't good. How did we get stuck? That's insane. Yeah, there it's stuck. Yeah, we're gonna have to. We'll put it at 100 on both sides. I mean, that's still a lot. Huh. Yeah, that servo bound up. I don't like that. Well, what did we do there? It just shut itself off. Maybe my battery can't be dead. Well, maybe I'll check it. All right, we're going to throw the battery on a charger, and I'm going to work on my lights. All right. So I got that switch in there on channel 3, and it appears as soon as you power it up, the lights automatically come on, and they are bright. So I don't know if I can change that so they're not on. I think they're going to automatically come on. So the channel 3 button on the GT3B, but you have to click it twice. And I don't know what they called this. It's a slow, intermittent, and something. Click it again. Fast blinks. Click it again, it's off. Double click again, and there's just your regular headlights. So I don't know. I mean, lights will be cool for at night. I don't like the idea of having to scroll through all of it to get them to shut off, but I'll look into that. So that's it. Oh yeah, she's going to hit the body. Oh, let's see what we can do here. Yeah, going to hit the body, huh? I think I'm going to put... I mean, that's sitting there by itself. I'm going to put some limiting straps on the front, some rubber bands or something. But yeah, Injora foams, the soft silicones. All right, I don't know why we're jumping. Something's binding. Yeah, we'll look into that. Anyways, Sunday, it's supposed to be in the 50s and sunny, so hopefully I can get outside. Do a little fluffing on a scale course that I had out there years ago. It was for 1/10 scale, but I'm pretty sure I can make it work for the tiny trucks. So if I do that on Sunday, maybe I'll make a little video of it running, and get it outside. If not, I definitely will next week because it's supposed to be in the 60s and 70s, almost 70, all week next week and sunny. So yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, we're going to get this thing outside and see what it can do. Thanks for following along. Yeah, I don't know. I'm back. Yeah, I took that light controller switch off. I don't know if that was what causing it, but yeah, I don't know. We'll look into that later. It's pretty smooth now. In the wrong line there. I had this a minute ago. There we go. I mean, it's sitting there on its own. Now it's on the front end, obviously, but it doesn't want to tip. All right, anyways, hey, like and subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you don't like it, let me know. Please, bear through the video and try to answer some of the questions I had if I did it right. It looks right. Anyways, now it's definitely it, and we'll see you on the next video.